Okay, so what city is actually worth spending 48 hours in? It was a 10 out of 10 for you. You would definitely recommend it to all your friends that only have 48 hours, and it's not LA.
Depends on the time of year. People think I'm going to say Chicago because I love Chicago. And Chicago is a phenomenal city to spend 48 hours in, but a lot of people wouldn't handle a Chicago winter very well. And so I would recommend people try to visit Chicago before the humidity of the summer hits. But the city is alive, spring and early summer, right, where people are out doing things. The lakefront is electric. There's an event happening in every neighborhood. But the first city that popped into my head when I saw this video was not Chicago. It was actually New Orleans. Yeah, New Orleans is, of all the cities I've ever been to in my life, the most unique. It is the city I love the most outside of the city of Chicago. It is the city that I have visited the most outside of the city of Chicago. Um, it's a city where a cup of coffee with a friend can turn into a 10-day bender like that. It is. I fucking love New Orleans. Love it. If I had my way, we'd go down to New Orleans every damn year. However, in the summer, icky bad, icky bad. Go down to New Orleans in the winter, where you are not gonna sweat your fucking taint off. But yeah, New Orleans. If I was going to give anybody that bit of advice, like especially as we're heading into winter, it's November, and you're looking for a place to go November, December, January, February, New Orleans. Head south where it's going to be a little bit warmer. If you don't really, want to do outdoor activities in a cold weather city like New York, Boston, uh, uh, Pittsburgh, Chicago, places like that, go to New Orleans. It is a very unique city. Very unique. And the food scene in New Orleans is, and once again, it's one of those cities that's just alive. There's shit going on all over the place. Just make sure that, if you're talking about booking something over the winter, make sure that you're not going during Mardi Gras. It's a few months away, obviously, but made that mistake. We took a Norwegian cruise out of New Orleans to Mexico, Honduras, and Belize, and I didn't pay attention to when we booked the cruise, but it was at the beginning of Mardi Gras, which is why our hotel room was an arm and a leg, and why the town was just insane when we got there. Uh, but yeah, New Orleans, the food scene's amazing. There's live music on the street all over the place. There are bars and clubs and restaurants everywhere you turn. The culture is off the charts. The architecture is next level. You can go literally from being in an urban environment and partying your ass off to a swamp environment where you're looking at gators, to that night you're in a carriage in a haunted cemetery. I mean, it is New Orleans.